A little sidewalk review. I'm standing here in front of the carriage house, and we haven't gotten to this yet. Here you can see we're making the trench, and you can see how thick about a 2-inch. It does vary. There's some that are thicker than others. This one's closer to 3, more like 2. That one's really hard to say. It looks like only 1 inch on the edge that I can see. You can see how deep we're going. Let me show you. About 8 inches. And we're putting the crushed stone in, so hopefully that's going to give us good drainage. You can see that these are offset pretty bad. Well, not super bad, but we're going to have to do some arranging here. You can see how this one's way down. So we need to pull that up, probably get that end down. So overall, just a review of what we've done. Here's our piece of concrete we're leaving. This one works as a good stopper against all that, because these kept sliding down. So what I did was, all the bigger joints, after straightening everything out the best we could, I used, I think it was S mortar, or maybe it was N, I can't remember, S or N, whichever one's stronger. And then I topped it with a top coat of a top coat mortar. So I left the joints down just a little bit, and then this is all top coat. And hopefully that sticks better. It's supposed to. It is more expensive, so that's why I filled it with the S or the N, the main joints. Here, thin spots, this is all top coat. So we're just kind of testing to see how is this going to hold in time. Now the other thing we did was, now like maybe I should do some of the top coat here, clean it really good, I don't know. But the other thing that might happen is, we do have the trench here, so hopefully keep the water from underneath it freezing and thawing. But we still could get some movement. So what I'm thinking is we're going to see what happens. And then in the spring, I may have to come through with either a stronger mortar, or in places where it's flexing, use a flexible concrete, which they now has like some organic in it, some urethane or something like that in there. It gives it flexibility, and it's probably like 25% concrete. I guess you can vary it depending on how much flexibility you want. So you can see how, maybe you can't tell, but this sidewalk is really looking good all the way to the top. Very smooth. And that'll be another question, is it too smooth? Like, I don't think these joints are too smooth. They've got some roughness to them. But in areas where there's, where it wants to get slippery, should I take some of that top coat and do a little bit here and there to give it some texture? So that's something I've been thinking about. Oh, actually, maybe I forgot to do the top coat right here. No, maybe I did. Yeah, I probably did. This stone's pretty cool because it has the indents right in it where the fossils. I don't know if you can tell, but pretty cool. So I left that exposed. Okay, I guess we'll get back to digging. And as of right now, everything's looking really good on this one. And the front's looking pretty good, although there were some thin spots I did with the S or an N, and it was just too thin and it's not holding, so I had to break some of them out, just pull them out, and then use some of the top coat. So that'll be interesting to see how that holds up. The top coat it is much better for the thin spots already, I can tell, but how much better and how will it hold? Now here's another spot. Here's concrete that broke. Now we did try to level these up, but obviously we need to do some more leveling on them if we can. And then here, I think it's just broken right out. We need to clean it. And I may top coat this whole thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Probably that's what I'm going to try, just for kicks, see how it goes. Okay, back at it.